Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Adeptus Titanicus Mechanicum Acastus Knight Asterius from Forge World. It's right here in this box and it will cost you £40. It's a huge amount of money. Considering that you can get the two other Acastus class knights, the Porphyrion, in a box set for £32.50. So yes, you're hearing that correct. For £7.50 less than this kit, you're getting two of the same size Acastus chassis knights for your Adeptus Titanicus. I kind of understand why they've done this, specifically for this one. Not so much for the Atrapos or even for the smaller Armiger Knights, but for this one, it's pretty unique. I can't really see them running them as a pair, so yeah, that's sometimes when Forge World come in and they say, yeah, all right, we'll make this one-off kind of knight, but you know, to do that, it's going to cost you, and that's because of the projected sales figures. I don't think that they projected to sell many of these. Maybe it's a projection based on the full-size kit. I mean, when I bought my full-size Acastus Knight Asterius, it was made, if you go and look at the unboxing video, when it was made was actually about 3 or 4 months before it was released, and it had a big thick layer of soot on the top of the box, so I don't think they're particularly popular. Anyway, we've got this, let's unbox it and have a look. It comes in this white Forge World box, like a lot of the Forge World items actually. You don't get box art with them. So this is the instruction guide, very small instruction guide. You know, you might need your glasses for this one. Even I am struggling to read some of the labeling and things on this, but a nice number of parts there. Doesn't exactly say how many, but it says preparing the model, you know, and if that wasn't enough, it says it on here. This was first made on the 27th of January 2022, so only a month and a bit old really, from when I purchased it. You also get the Acastus Knight Asterius banner. It's got the twin, it's specific to the Asterius as well, so that's going to be very important to keep hold of. And then you get the model itself. I've already opened this just to have a little cheeky look at the parts, because I was very interested, but if we just open it now, you've got I was very impressed, by the way. I'll just say that right away. Very impressed with this kit. The amount of detail on here is just stunning, yeah, at first I was a bit dubious about the pricing and things, but actually I've grown to enjoy it for what it is, and that is rivet heaven. There's so many rivets and bolts and things and 3D detailing. I think these particular pieces on the full size Asterius would consist of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 pieces there you're looking at, just in one. So it's very nice, it feels good. You know, the rivets are pronounced. There's rivets all along the ridges of the shoulder pauldron armour. It's an excellent, like all the Adeptus Titanicus, rendition of the full-sized kits. Let's not beat around the bush. These full-size kits are almost £400 now, so almost the price of a Warhammer Titan, and they are the same size of the Warhammer Titan 2. These are the conversion beamers, the heavy conversion beamers, like the heat shielding or coupling, whatever you want to call them, but had a little chuckle about this because yes, it does mean that I'm going to have to scrape away the flash in between these for a grand total of 14 per shielding, so that's 28. There's going to be 56 separate bits of flash that I'm going to have to take out. So yeah, thanks for that. And then we've got the heavy conversion beam weapons as well, which are absolutely incredible. I'm so grateful that they're just in one part, because the full-size kit is in numerous parts with the cabling and the tips and the coils and these rails, which are an absolute pain to put together. But yeah, lovely looking gun. Maybe you could use this on other knights and things, or other, you know, Adeptus Titanicus, if you wanted to go down that route. So let's have a look. This is the other heat coupling, this is the other conversion beam cannon, and then this is the head and the main carapace here. So they've put that all in one. It's just like the actual full-size model. You can't move the head in there, unlike the Porphyrion. This panel is separate, these two are separate, the sides and the front and the rear, all this is separate on the main kit. But hopefully this video is, you know, doing it justice, because you can see all the detail and things in there. It's just absolutely incredible. Lovely rendition of it. Again, like I say, I was very dubious, but yeah, this Asterius has put my mind at rest, and I will definitely be picking up all of the other knights and things that Forge World produce. I should have thought so, you know, by looking at the you know, individual warlord weapons and things. So there are your armor plates as well. There's some cabling in this. There is some cabling. Here is the rocket pod. I think you only get one. Which are these? I want to say Caractacus rocket pod, Caractacus missiles. I think they're the arm couplings or joints. These are the legs, and the legs have the built-in armor plates as well, sort of part of the sculpt, and the pistons at the back, along with the armor as well. So that's all one kit, which is great. Quite nice chunky legs too. So you get two of them, of course, and then you get two feet with the toes already in a sort of flat pose. Maybe there's nothing stopping you from, you know, heat treating one of the toes and have it, you know, rested up or rested down. That's a possibility, considering you can't move those toe joints, and that's the underside. Notice how there's no grip or detail on the underside of the toes, unlike the full kit. You get this, which I think something did break off, and it was the other Volkite weapon. It does have these Volkite weapons as its point defense weapons, of all things, and then you've got this sort of like extra power generated thing that goes on the back near the rear. We'll keep them in there though. You've got this, which is the hips and the front armor plate, and this back paneling, which is all separate on the main kit, and the pistons, it's all one piece on this. Oh, and the top hip ball joint as well. You've got the rear armor paneling that goes around the power plant. A little bit different than the Porphyrion. You've got more cables here as well. And then you've got, for some reason we're changing the weight distribution there, but you've got these which are for the arms, I think, as well, where the weapons go into and to the shoulders. You can see some of the rivets and things there. So there you go, that's it. That's all the pieces for the Asterius. I was pleasantly surprised. You know, this does consist of a fair number of pieces, and like I say, I will be picking up the other knights and things just based on this, really. It was great to go to Warhammer World and see them, even see the armatures and things in person, see how small they are. I'll probably put some pictures up in one of the videos soon. What do you guys think of the Adeptus Titanicus Mechanicum Acastus Knight Asterius? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below, as always. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.